Hey, hey, it is Thursday and welcome to Buzzin' Live with Barb. My name is Barb Ryder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Michigan, and I am here every Thursday unless some crazy life happens, and I have some great projects. Always love my projects. Welcome everyone. As you're jumping on, I'm just looking to make sure that you're connected, or I am connected. Hi Tanya. Hi, I am doing okay. Lots going on. I'm here. As we find out more, I can share more, but lots of appointments for my husband. But yeah, hi Pam. Thank you for sharing. Got some fun stuff as the gift. I'm looking down because I'm checking out everyone here on my phone because I can't see the comments as well on my laptop for some reason. So let me just write some names down as everybody's jumping on. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I am glad that you're here. I'm going to grab these names that you guys have already shared. I'm so thankful for that. It helps me tremendously in just getting out in the algorithm of life, and my understanding is that if you share, I need to look this up for sure, but I think that the more that you share and do things on Stamp with Barb Ryder, then you can look for, it shows up faster. I don't know how technology works, but welcome everybody. Hi June. Hi. Yeah, my husband was in the hospital. Tanya says her husband was in the hospital for 2 nights. Mine was in for 4. He's home. He's been home since a week ago Sunday. But yeah, we've got lots of appointments going on, which is not fun, trying to get them scheduled, so because I have to work full time. So trying to get those scheduled in time frames where I'm not having to use all of my vacation and personal time. Hey Lynn and Deborah, I don't know if I saw you. Hi Nancy and Carol. You guys are wonderful to be here. I think I have some fun projects using the designer paper. You know, right now Stampin' Up has the designer paper, a lot of them on sale. For 12 by 12 is, I think, 1062, and the 6 by 6 is 892, something like that, 15% off. So hi Deb, thanks for sharing. Who else just shared? I've got Tanya. All right, let me go up here on my computer really quick to see if I can't figure out where these comments are. Okay, there we are. So crazy how this stuff works. Okay, well, lots of chit chat, but yeah, I've got lots of you on here now, and as you're coming on, I just want to say hello, and I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to try to keep track of who is sharing, and write that down. We've got quite a few already, and so I appreciate that. I have some new product that I will be sending your way if you are the winner for sharing. We have some new online exclusive product, and we have these fun, I don't know how well you can see them. They are these snowflakes, and there's different sizes. Oh, there we go. Okay. So because I can ship them just with a card in a regular envelope, you'll get a half a pack of these. They're called adhesive back snowflake assortment, and they're copper and gold and white. I can't wait to see what else goes with these. But yeah, as a demonstrator for the month of June, actually you can sign up to be on my team for the month of June. For $99 plus tax, free shipping, and the best part is you get to pick $155 in product for $99. So You got the whole suite, Lynn? Okay, cool. Nice. And you can get the pre-order stuff for the online exclusives if you want in your starter kit. You can add anything you want in that's available to purchase right now in that starter kit. Online exclusives and catalog items. I would love to have you on my team. We have a great group of ladies that we really enjoy our time together and fun stuff that we do. And so think about joining us, okay? All right, let's see, where are we at? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the camera. So welcome as you're coming in. Let me know that you're here. I have some happy mail to share. So we will start out with that. So let me turn the camera down. There we go. So let me grab some of the happy mail. I'll start out with that. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. I neglected to say that at the beginning. But make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe so that you'll get notifications every time that I upload. All right, let's look at some happy mail that I got. The first card that I want to share is this one right here. And this is a sweet little note, and it's from Jan Mueller. And she, the fun part I want to show you in here, let me see. So she took a class and she sent a check, and this card, she created it so that she had this little pouch right here, and it's like it holds a gift card or a check. So that is a really cool idea. So thank you for that sweet card, Jan. The next thing is, okay, this card is, I'm totally casing this, and I don't see her on here yet, but this is from Sue Somerville, and look at this. It's gorgeous, that what she's done with the designer paper and the just the white daisies with a little bit of blue in the center, but look at this. It is awesome. Isn't that cute? I love it. Thank you, Miss Sue. But yes, she has a sweet note on there for me. And then here is another one, and she, you know, my team name is Barbie's Blessings, and so bees are kind of the thing that I, you know, have in different things as my, what do you want to call it, my logo, I guess. But anyway, look at this. Look at this. Look at these cute, this is, says, be the change you want to see in the world, and it has a bee and the cone flowers, and I love cone flowers, and they're seeds. So, and this little card has 2 pouches. It has 1, 2, and it's using that Countryside Inn paper. And look, she even has one of our little bees. So sweet. And then she has it where it opens on the inside. And again, this is a fun creation that she did. Hi, Diana. Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining, everyone, as you're jumping on. I was just sharing some happy mail. And then I have one last card that I got in the mail, and this is from Carol Helms. And she did this sweet flower card. I think you're wonderful. And how sweet is that? And then she just put a cute little note on the inside. So thankful for every one of you ladies that join me on Thursdays and comment on the replays and just see what we have going on. All right, there's that. I have more things to share a little bit later, and I think you're going to like some of the things that you'll see. But let me grab what we need here, and we'll get started in our projects. Okay, so let me put those over here to the side. They are great cards. Gotta grab my water here really quick. Been fine until you get on here live, and then this happens, right? Okay, so if you're just joining, make sure to share and comment. Make sure to share to be in the drawing for those free, the new product. I'm going to go ahead and bring this in here so it takes away some of the busyness of the background. Let me see, there we go. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to need these goodies, so we'll put those to the side. the first thing I want to do is I want to cut a piece of 6x6 paper, and we're going to make a card with some paper that, okay, I don't know how else to explain this. I have a fun fold class, and it's using the 6x6, this one fun fold is using some 6x6 paper. All right, so these are the two pieces I'm going to use, and a new granddaughter. Congratulations, Tanya. That's awesome. We're going to use the inked and tiled. It's called Ink Botanicals, and this is one of the 6x6 packages. Beautiful. I really, really, really like this. I guess these are my colors, you know. So, but anyway, lots and lots of, let me do some of these papers so you can see. And there are more solids on some of the backings, and then you have some that have the multicolor. I'm thinking I'm going to use some of this for some fall also. Yes, grandchildren are fun. I have 8, and they range in years from 8 years old up to 21. So yes, grandchildren are great. Too bad they have to grow up and you can't hold and rock them and all that good stuff, you know. But I mean, it's good that they grow up. That's not what I meant. I meant you can't do the little cuddly sweet stuff. But I will tell you that even the older grandson, he still gives his grandma a hug, and even in public. So I'm so blessed, so blessed. You have 6 newborn to 16. Awesome. All right. Project. We're going to use 6x6 paper, and I'm going to cut this because I want you to see what I'm going to, how to create several cards out of this 6x6. Now, I would not consider this a one-sheet wonder, as many people do, you know, but anyway, I'm just going to show you how to do this, and then I'm going to show you a couple finished cards using this paper. So the first thing that I'm going to do to maximize my paper, all right, because we're going to use this, both of the fronts, and we're going to use the backs. Now, they're both yellow, but that's okay, all right, and that's crushed curry. So what I'm going to do, I need a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. So the first thing to maximize my paper, let's do this, is we're going to take both of these sheets, because it will cut 2 at a time. And did I get the right cutter? No, I don't have the right cutter. Duh. It's underneath my thing over here. Hang on. That's why I'm like, why is this not showing up where I want it to? Okay, here we are. All right, we're going to cut this 6x6 to 4 inches. So I'm just going to go over to my 4, lay this down, and I have a 2-inch strip, 2x6 piece right here. All right, and then this way I need 5 1/4. This is a little bit boring, but I want you to see how easy this is to create these pieces. Then I have these other 2 pieces right here. We're going to set those to the side. We're going to use some of that. So here's what I have, a 4 by 5 1/4. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this paper, excuse me, let's see here, how do I want to do that? I have to think for a second of what I want on that. Okay, we're going to leave it like this right here, and then I'm going to cut this from point to point, okay? And I'm not going to create a card with these pieces tonight, but I want to show you how you can use these pieces to create 2 cards and create more cards with these pieces. So the reason I cut this whole piece of paper is to show you how I'm going to use these 2 leftover pieces, okay? So these are going to be used for a card, but not right this minute. So here's what we have. We have these 2 pieces right here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to use these, but we're using a different design, okay? I hope I'm not confusing you, but I wanted to show you how I cut my paper to come up with the 2 strips and these 2 strips. Now these are different papers, and the reason for that is, let me show you the 2 cards that I created with the triangle pieces. Diana, you've got 9, 6 to 25. Awesome. Hi, Margaret. Welcome. Thanks for sharing. Let me write you down here, Margaret. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay. All right. Hi, Bobby. I've got you down for sharing. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Okay. So here's what we got. This is what we just cut, right? 4 by 5 1/4. Let me show you what I created with these pieces of a different design. All right. You ready? These are awesome. Pam, did you get mine? Did you send me a card, Pam? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure if that's what you're saying. Okay, here's the cards. You ready? All right, these are 2 fun folds. This is one. And these are, the paper is cut the same. But here's the first one. And look, okay, so we stamped. This is stamped on the front. You lift that open, and then there's your first triangle. And then I've got some stamping on the inside, and there's your second triangle. Okay, so that's what I did, 1 card. Fun fold. Here's the other one. Look, this one is different. This one opens this way and down like that. All right? Sorry if you're in my fun fold class, or that's a sneak peek. Hi, Jan. Oh, you shared. Yes. Pam, yes, I do have you down. Thank you so much. So anyway, all of that cutting that I just did to show you how to use the pieces in creating these 2 cards. And then here's what's left over. 2 strips, that's 2 by 6, and then these 2 pieces. Okay, so we're going to make some cards with these leftover pieces. That is what I wanted to show you. All right, so we're going to take these 2 pieces, and this is already 2 inches, so I'm going to cut it at, I need two 2-inch pieces. Okay, so then I've got 1 left I could do something with. So I need those 2, and then I need 2 of these. 2 inches and 2 inches. There we go. All right. Get these. I cut my nails down. I don't have any nails to like grab my stuff. Okay. So we're done with the cutter for the moment. Let's put this over here. And here's what we're going to use. Like I said, we're going to use the inked and tiled. We're also going to be using the star punch. This comes with the 2 punches. It comes with the kind of X and the kind of starburst. We're going to use this one. And let's see here. What else do we need? We are going to, we've got a piece of basic vanilla, or actually this is the thick vanilla. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4 already. So there's that. Then I have a piece of the crushed curry that coordinates with this paper. It's 4 inches by 4 1/4. And again, these pieces we're going to use each side. So we need that side, we need that side, we need this side, and we need this side. Okay? So here are the pieces we are using. We're going to be using those pieces. This one's going to be on another card, so I'm going to put this aside for the moment. All right, grab my mat, and let's go ahead and put this down. So this is not a hard card once you get your designer paper, but I wanted to show you how to use that, cut that paper up so you can get lots of ideas from just that 1 sheet of paper. I guess you could call it a 1-sheet wonder if you wanted to. I'm going to leave about 1/4 inch at the top, Okay, and so let's get that down right there. Okay, and then I want to, what, did I have it like that? Yeah. Then the multicolor of the flowers is going to go right here. And if you need to overlap on your paper so that you have the matching amount on the bottom and the top, if that makes sense. So I've got a quarter inch there. All right, and then next I want to use the Calypso Coral and the variation of the colors in that. And that's going to go all the way to the edge. Bring that up here. I'm making sure that you're lined up with the bottom so that it's even at the bottom, I guess. And even though this is more of a tone-on-tone, it still has design. So we're going to put that right here and match that up to the edge, just like that. Okay, so there's what we have. We're matted with a quarter inch here and a quarter inch there. The next thing we're going to do is take this awesome Lost Lagoon ribbon that coordinates with this paper so nicely, and it's a really good easy ribbon to work with. We're going to take this and let me show you a tip. Let me grab my Take Your Pick tool, and I just want a knot. And so one of the ways that you can maximize your paper is doing a faux bow. And what you do is you leave your ribbon on here, so you're maximizing your ribbon is what I'm getting at. And I want my let's see here, maybe we'll put the tie on this side because this is lacking some of the Lost Lagoon on this side, and you got a big piece there, so we'll put it over here. So what that means is we're going to take this, and all I'm going to do is tie this in a knot onto something round, something that's about the size of your Take Your Pick tool. Okay, so we're going to tie that, and I'm going to tie it in a knot. So let me get that. Okay. It also does awesome fraying too. I've been playing with the ribbons a little bit, and there's some cool stuff. Okay, so there, we've got it tied on here. So now I'm just going to slide it off. Okay, so I've got this loop. I'm going to have this over here. I've got enough on the edge I can tape underneath. So let me grab some ribbon scissors here and cut that. And again, we're just doing a faux bow, and this is just a little tip of how you can create to just put it on the front instead of going all the way around your card. I'm looking for my pin. There we are. Okay, got that. So let's go ahead and put this down, and I'm going to put this so that it is on the, covering up the, where the papers connect. How's that? Okay. All right. So like right there, I'm just going to hold it and turn this over and put some adhesive down. Now you could also take tape and tape it down if that works best for you. I just am lazy right at the moment and didn't grab it out of my container. All right. So here's what we got. See that crazy loop? You're going to take your scissors and cut this at an angle, the loop, and then look. There is your little bow, your faux bow, as we call it. Okay. Another tip is if you don't want this to move, you could take some mini glue dots and put underneath there, and it will hold it secure for you. But we're going to put something else on here, so you're okay. All right. So next, I just need a scrap piece of, and I was going to punch it before I put that together, but I didn't. Okay, we need a scrap piece of crushed curry, and so I need a star, one of these starburst with crushed curry, and hi Jan Moody. I don't know if I said hello before now. Here is a piece of vanilla scrap. I need to punch one of those. That's what I got. Okay, so before we keep going, I'm going to stamp onto this piece, but here's what we're doing. We're going to overlap this, I think, like that, and then this is going to go over here for our sentiment, and the sentiment is going to be, let me find it, hello friend. So let's grab that, hello friend, and what do you think? Should I use the Lost Lagoon or the Calypso Coral? Which one do you think I should use for the sentiment? Watch for your comments. I actually think I'm gonna look at something really quick. I already have one of these guys cut out. I was just gonna see how that works behind here, if it will show behind here. Not really. What color? Calypso, Lost Lagoon. All right, they're coming in. 1 Calypso, 1 Lost Lagoon, 2 Lagoon, 3 Lagoon. Lagoon's the winner. Okay, let's go with Lagoon. All right, so I want to make sure I have this. I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, I want to make sure that I stamp this so that it's going to show up that I'm getting it the right way. So guess what? We're going to put this down because I got to have it on here in order for me to know how to stamp it correctly. Okay, I think I got it. That's what I want. All right, Lost Lagoon, here we go. Hello, friend. And do I want it like that? I think I want it like that. Okay, right in the center. Beautiful. And then on the inside of the card, let's do some quick stamping on the inside. Let's grab the, okay, look at this, okay? So we could do one of these long, what do I want to say, images. This one? Let's do it. We're going to use this one. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to use my markers, actually, because I used them on the other one, and I want to show you how I did that. The first thing is, let's go ahead and use the brush tip end, and all I'm doing is going on the stem of the flower. Gracious, could not come out of my mouth. There we go. So there's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the brush tip end and color this in with the Calypso Coral, because that is the color in here. We've got a lot of the crushed curry going on, so let's get some Calypso Coral in here. Now I could have taken the ink pad, because this is pretty good, that I could have just got that, but let's go here. I got some paper. We're going to go ahead and stamp this on the inside. Now when you use the markers, you want to re-moisten the ink, so I'm just going to huff. Make sure it's nice and inked, and I'm just going to come right down here, just like that. Look how pretty that is. Now here is another tip. The new markers have a fabulous bullet type tip. This is my old one, so I'm going to use the brush tip, and I'm just going to come in and darken this little center just a little bit. I'm just going to go on the little nub there and darken that just a tad. Okay, see that? It just looks fabulous. All right, there we are. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way, and those out of the way, and clean as we go. Barb is my name, so we got to clean these stamps or I'll be in trouble for sure. And ink this, get this one cleaned up. I went off the edge there and got way down in the non-raised area. Okay, that's done. Let's put this together. This is going to go flat onto the card base. Okay. Hi, Carol. Thank you for sharing. All right, and then this is going to go, woo, Barb, you're sticking too quick here, girl. Make sure that, you know what, I should have done it that way, because I wanted it all the way side to side. So guess what? Darn it. Oh, well. I can't go that way because I've already stamped the inside, Barbie Barb. Okay, so we're just going to go in the middle of the card. We'll have a little bit around the edge, because that's the 4-inch side. This is the 4 1/4 side, and I wanted it the other way. It's okay. It's totally fine. We need some dimensionals to pop this up. So let's grab a couple here. And this is going to go over the ribbon on this side, so that, there we go, kind of like that. Get it straight. And then we have some gems to go on here, and what I've chosen are the iridescent pastel gems, because you've got Calypso Coral and you have the blue, which really looks pretty with the Lost Lagoon. No mistakes in stamping. You got that right, Carol. We all have learned that, haven't we? We just turn it over or do something different. And here's the big thing that I tell all my people in classes that come and stamp with me. Nobody that you're sending your card to sees what you looked at to create it, right? So there you go. Okay, so there's what we have. What do you think? Let me pull these out, because I like to take a look and see. I like to put this on here. Now, I like the orange on there. It looks good. And the blue also looks good. So, let's see. If we went on here, let's go. We're going to go with the lagoon, the Lost Lagoon. We're just going to, because we were kind of going with the ribbon here, let's keep it that way. So I'm going to grab the littler ones here, and I'm just going to, let's come right there. And right here, let's do one on the blue. Well, that's too close, Barb. Does anybody else struggle like I do? I feel like every single time I do a live, I struggle with these things. I didn't like it there. So we're just going to go on the yellow. It looks really pretty on the yellow, and that's what we're doing. And then I think we'll go with one more. And I want that on here, and so I think I'll just put it right there. All right, so there you are. There is card using the scraps from the other two cards, using that designer paper. Easy layout, but look at this designer paper. This could go with, I mean, how many shapes we have? Like tons. And so whatever your sentiment is will fit really nicely and go with this, right? So there you go. All right, there is card 1. And it's an easy layout, and it's a fast card, but I had to show you how to get the paper. Okay, so there's that one. So next, remember we had these other pieces. We're going to use this piece right here. I believe that's the one this is the one I want to use. We're going to use this piece. And I have some cardstock cut here. And again, we're going with the vanilla. And why are we going with the vanilla? Because that's the color that's in the background of the paper, right? Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I know it's not super fancy-dancy, but it's good. It's good. All right, I have basic vanilla, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. That's your card base. This strip that we cut off is, I believe, 4 inches. Get my ruler around here. It is 4 by 3/4 of an inch. Okay, and then I have some layers. We have this is crumb cake, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. This is the basic vanilla, 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have 3 pieces that are in this designer paper, which is Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, and Pool Party. Those 3 colors are in this designer paper. We're going to use those, but we're going to do some stamping first. So let's grab, and then I've got some ribbon, which is the duo pack of red and crumb cake. It's a duo pack in the main catalog. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you liked that card. Okay, so here another tip I want to show you. Okay, we are going to use, if I can get it out of here, we're going to use the ink pad Pretty Peacock because that's our darkest color. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to use this same ink pad on all 3 of these papers. Let's go. We have a stamp that coordinates and matches this paper, and it's this one right here. Okay, this shape right here. So we're going to use this shape. We're going to start right out with Pretty Peacock, full strength. All right, and we're going to stamp on this paper. So we are making our own designer paper is what we're doing. And let's do another piece right there. Okay, so here you go. There is full strength Pretty Peacock on Pretty Peacock. Next, we have Lost Lagoon. Pretty Peacock, stamp it off, stamp it on Lagoon. And it looks like Lagoon. It's a great, great tip if you're working with one ink pad, okay? And this is for tone on tone when you're doing this kind of thing. All right, look at that. It looks fabulous. There is Pretty Peacock on Lost Lagoon. Now here we have Pool Party. So what are we going to do? We're going to ink it up. The stamps, yes, it is inked and tiled. Yes, this is from Inked and Tiled Stamp Set, Lynn. So ink it up with Pretty Peacock, stamp it off again, and then you go to your Pool Party. And it looks like Pool Party. So ink it up, stamp off, and then do your little pieces, okay? And look at that. All right, so let's put these together. Now, who would have known that you use the same ink pad on all 3 of those? And it coordinates with the colors perfectly. Yay, I love it. Okay, there's that. Now, let's go on the inside of our card. And how about, let's go ahead and pull this in onto, since I have an envelope, which I don't always, ink it up and stamp it till your ink is gone. Okay, just on the corner of your envelope there. There's that one. Okay, I want to stamp this other piece like that is in the stamp set. I think I want to do that on the inside here. So I'm going to ink that up. And let's do full strength. And then come down here and do second strength. And because I don't know how far my stem went, I'm going to take this and do it, stamp it off twice, and come right in here. Okay. Just so that we have a variation in color down here in the inside of our card. And one last thing, we have to do a sentiment, and so let's grab this piece here, and I think, what do I want to do? Oh, you know what? I had a little piece right here. This was a scrap I had in my envelope, so I could use this. I'm going to save it, and I'll just use this because I have this to do something with. I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to stamp it off a couple times. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on my vanilla, very subtle. And then we're going to take our sentiment, and that is, we're going to do the same one. We're going to do Hello Friend. because it's small. Okay, let's see. Here are all the different sentiments. Maybe, thank you. Let's do a happy birthday. Okay, this one's clean, so I'm going to take it off and put it back in here. And let's do a birthday. Why not? Because we always need birthday cards. And let's ink that up full strength. And I'm going to stamp that right on top of that flower. There we go. See that? And we're done with the ink. So let's close it up so I don't get in trouble. And let's go ahead and clean these off. And last but not least, that one. Okay. Whoop. Throwing things around here. Oh, you know what? I brought crumb cake over here to use crumb cake. Duh. Okay. Let's see. That's okay. We don't have to. I was thinking that I was going to use crumb cake on this, but we're not going to. So we're going to take this starburst, a little punch here, and we're going to come in here. I got to come this way because at the angle. Ooh, that looks really nice. That fits in there so well, you guys. There we go. Beautiful. All right. There is that. And so let's put this card together. So first thing we're going to do is these pieces are going to go onto the vanilla. Okay. So let's do that. And using my Stampin' Seal. Welcome everybody. I think I saw a few more. Gosh, I always have to do this because, you know, as sure as I don't, I'll get something messed up. Okay. I just want to make sure I got the right spacing here. All right. A little bit around the edge on each. And the one on this side. Let's take the lighter one. We're going to do the variegation. Variegation. That's the right word. In the colors. I think that's the right word. And then again, leave that little bit around the edge so it's matching. And then the medium, which is the Lost Lagoon, that's going to go in the center. Line that up just like that. If it's not exact, it's okay. This looks really pretty. See that? Okay, there's that. And then let's go ahead. We will go ahead and put this down. Yeah, and this is going to go on the crumb cake, and I wanted to incorporate the crumb cake ink I brought over here, but I ended up not, because you have the crumb cake and you have the crumb cake ribbon. So what I'm going to do here is actually just take this and making sure that my stitching is showing up, because if you go on one side it looks one, I don't know, let me see, one way, and then on the other side it's a little darker. Anyway, that's what it looks like to me. So which way do I want it? I want the darker. I want it to the darker to show. So let's bring that up here, and this just goes just like that. Well, hopefully I did it even enough. Okay, a little bit. And then now this will go onto the base of our card. I'd be curious to know, I know a lot of you girls are, oh goodness, you see what I did? Ha! This is supposed to go this way. I stamped my flowers this way. Pooty poo. Okay, so how do we fix that? You know how we fix it? Goodness, we're going to turn this. This is going to be our front. And here's how you fix your mistakes, guys. There's no mistakes in stamping, so what we're going to do is grab this ink again, and we're going to stamp around the edges, right? We are going to go around the edges. So, because I stamped it vertical and it should be horizontal. So, yeah. So all I'm doing is making some color around the edges so that it coordinates when I put this on. Oh, that wasn't good, Barb. Okay. And then I guess I could, here, did I just get that on there? No. Okay. We're almost done. This is how you fix your mistakes, you guys. Okay? You just figure it out. All right, so there's what we did. We're fixing a mistake. This was not planned. But we want to, we have to do something because I had stamped in one corner and it didn't work. There you go. Redesign. You got it, girl. That's what you do. Because nobody saw what it was supposed to be, right? This is your creation. Okay. Whew. There we go. Because look at now, I can put this down and no one will have a clue. Look at that. All right. Fabulous. Now there's no stamping on the inside, but that's okay. So see what we did? We just created that little color around the outside and fixed that mistake. Yes, Barbara, that was good. Okay, we're going to take this extra piece that I've cut of the ribbon and we're just going to tie ourselves this little knot on this side. Just like that. And find some scissors to trim. Trim this down. And now we can go ahead and we will put this little starburst here. However, remember I said we wanted to incorporate this piece? That's what I want to do here. So let's see which way I want to do it. Let me see. Okay, we're just gonna kind of put it behind, just like that. Another thing you could do with this kind of piece, you could just put it on the inside, just like that. It's not quite 4 1/4, but it still works. I'm gonna put it on the top because that's really what my initial goal. That was my initial goal, is to put this to kind of coordinate all of this, just like that. Okay, and it looks like it's part of what it looks like designer paper. It looks like the designer paper. Okay, so there we are. And then this piece is going to go right here with some dimensionals. All right. So right here and right there. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the better creations come out of mistakes. Did you guys know that? All right, so we're just going to put this kind of right here on the dark, just like that. And of course, we've got to put some gems on here. So we're going to come up with, we're going to do these. And I think, I mean, these blue ones go so nice, but we've got a lot of blue ones. So I'm wondering if, let's go with the more iridescent gems, and it'll pick up more of the vanilla that is on the card, and then kind of accent against this crumb cake. So let's go ahead with one of these big guys here, if I can get it. Okay, and let's, I'm going to come down here. We're going to take a small one. I'm actually going to, let's come right up here. You know me, these are like my hardest thing to do, these silly dillies. All right, there we go. We did it. Okay, we got it. So I'm going to bring this up closer so you can take a look. But yeah, we just kind of went on our own on that one, right? Kind of made up as we went. So here is the envelope I did for this card right here, but look at that. It really does look pretty. You know, I tell you guys this every time, and I will continue, but there is card number 2 and card number 1, and again, we went with the vanilla because that is the color that is featured in the designer paper itself. And then I came up with using these extra pieces from cutting the 2 pieces of designer paper in kitty corner here, okay, to make these cards. These are for my Fun Fold class. All right, so there we are. Thank you. It was a pretty oops. Thank you. I love when there's pretty oops, you know. You just never know what to do or what to think, right? But there are a couple cards using the bundle, inked and tiled. I really like this a lot. And if you check out the cards, well, actually, let me show them to you. If you purchase with me this month, you will get kits for these cards right here. And one of them is using the inked and tiled. This is one of the cards that I created on Sunday, so go check that out. Maybe I can put a link, but it's on YouTube, on the YouTube channel too. So here's this one. That is, this is one of the free in the kit. This one using the daisy and doing a bookbinding card. This one using some of the stargazing paper. Again, we used, this one is using the daisy paper that's on sale for $10.62, I think. This is the stargazing paper. This one's also the 12 by 12, so it's 10 something. And then this fancy graduation card that holds a gift card in the back. I love it. Anyway, you'll get all the parts and pieces, and I'm even going to do the tassel for you, so you'll have that to create this with your kit. And then if you up that to 50, you will get what are those called? The tinsel gems, the 4 colored tinsel gems, if you up your order to 50, and that's for the month of June. So there you go. There's what we did for tonight. So let's see. I have, how many people I have here? I'm going to go ahead and leave those like that. This is for a half a package of these online exclusive snowflakes. They come in different sizes. You can't really tell this way. At the beginning, they were good. Awesome. Okay, so I have 11 people. Let me see if I can bring you in closer here. Nope. 1 second. If I can create this, get you closer. There we go. I'm going to get you a little bit closer, and so we can see the phone. All right, so let's go ahead, and we have 11. So I need to find my, there we are. All right, let's see who we can, who's going to be the winner for tonight. We're going to go from 0 to, oh wait, that's correct. We're going to go from 1 to 11. We've got 11 people that shared. So here we go. Let's hit start. Oh, I have 111 there. So now we need to stop. Oh my gosh. Life is crazy right now. My brain. Okay, let's try this again. 1 through 11. Gracious. Okay, there we go. And the first winner is number 8. And that is Margaret Rika. Right there, number 8. All right. So, congratulations, Margaret. I'm going to write your name down here, somewhere here. I got to circle you. There we go. All right, and the second winner is number 6. That is Carol Frenstad, number 6. All right, ladies, that is who will get some happy mail from me this, let's see, today's Thursday, so yeah, it's going to go in the mail this weekend. Let me see if I can get the right thing here and we can see each other again. My hair was falling to my face. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate every one of you for stopping in and checking things out. Go back and watch the replay so you can see all the goodies at the beginning. And then also if you go to the YouTube channel, of course, you can see lots of things there that are easy to find under Barb Writer. So, thank you for watching me tonight. I appreciate all of you, and I hope that you have a blessed rest of your weekend. One more day, one more day of work, and it's a weekend. All right. Take care, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.